Hello everybody, welcome to PBM's Video Entertainment, and welcome back to another episode of PBM's Home Media Reviews, a series to review and talk about movies. In this video, we're going to be talking about a Pixar film that has recently gotten Disney animation in general back on track. And I'm of course talking about Inside Out 2. So without further ado, we will now jump into the history of Inside Out 2. So, Inside Out 2 was released in theaters back in June 14th of 2024 by Disney and Pixar, and overall this movie received positive reviews and has now become the highest grossing animated film of all time. Now, I will say, I actually saw this film twice in theaters and I really enjoyed it, and I'll explain more on that later. Now, I heard that, basically for both Disney films and Pixar films, from 2022 and 2023 and maybe 2021, I don't know, but those films, well, specifically the Disney films from 2022 and from last year, pretty much those films haven't been doing so hot, and so yeah, Disney was having some really tough times. But regardless, I still enjoyed those films. I enjoyed Lightyear, and I enjoyed Strange World, and Wish, and even Elemental. Anyways, back to Inside Out 2. So Inside Out 2 was released 2 weeks ago, back in September 10th of 2024. And you can get it on DVD, or Blu-ray, or even 4K Blu-ray. Now let's talk about the 4K copy. So the 4K copy, you can only get it that is inside the Inside Out 2 Steelbook, which you can only find that on Amazon. I have not found that thing at Target, haven't found it at Walmart, and I have not found it at Best Buy, which I'm pretty sure Best Buy doesn't sell home media products anymore. But the point is, Inside Out 2 4K Steelbook Edition on Amazon, it goes for $45, which I thought it was way too expensive. So if you want to complete your Pixar movie collection, then this is your only option. You can only get the 4K disc that is inside the Steelbook. Anyways, now we got the history part done, we will now jump into my copy of Inside Out 2. Alrighty, we will now take a look at my copy of Inside Out 2. And the version I have is, of course, the Blu-ray combo pack. Now, I would have gotten the 4K copy, but I saw it on Amazon that goes for 40-something bucks. Because, well, of course it comes with a steelbook, and of course it comes with a 4K disc. But I thought it was, way too expensive, so went ahead to Target and got this copy right here. Anyways, on the top, it comes with Blu-ray, DVD, and digital code. Disney Pixar's Inside Out 2. And then the characters, we have sadness, disgust, joy, fear, and anger, and some new emotions. We have anxiety, embarrassment, ennui, and envy. Spine, Disney Blu-ray logo, scrolling down here. Character profile of anxiety. Same thing on this spine. And here we have the back side. So here we have 3 different scenes from the film. Blurb if you want to pause, read all of that. Absolute perfection, hilarious. By this person right here. And the back, bonus features on the Blu-ray, or Blu-ray bonus features. And then DVD's region 1, Blu-ray's region free. And the film's rated PG in the United States due to some thematical elements. And yeah, I'm not seeing any Disney Movie Awards things, so I think they stopped doing that, I think. I mean, it wouldn't even matter, because I don't do Disney Movie Awards anymore. But yeah. Here's what it looks like without the spine. And let's have a look at the discs now. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to cover so nobody steals the code. Anyways, this is the code for the digital movie. And then here we have the disc. This is the Blu-ray. And this is the DVD. DVD's region 1 and the Blu-ray's region free. Now, I love how the disc artwork, they're different. And also, there's supposed to be like little memory balls, like the ones from the movies and stuff. Like, this is supposed to be like a joy moment, and then this is supposed to be like an envy moment, you know? So yeah, pretty cool. And now we will jump into the menu tour for Inside Out 2. We will do the DVD copy, then we will do the Blu-ray copy. Alrighty, here we have the menu tour for the DVD copy of Inside Out 2. So here we have play, scene selection and setup, and Disney Fast Play. So let's go to scene selections, shall we? So we have right here 29 scenes to choose from. And then for our setup, here we have, for our languages, we have English 5.1 or 2.0, and then 2.0 descriptive audio, and then we have Espanol, and then Y 2.0. And then for our subtitles, we have no subtitles, English and Spanish. And then the maximizer, and then when ready you can return back to the film. And there's no bonus features whatsoever. And that's it for the menu tour for the DVD copy. Now we'll do the menu tour for the Blu-ray copy. Alright, so here's the menu tour for the Blu-ray copy, and as you can see it looks way better. Yeah, looking all HD. Yeah, better than that crappy DVD quality. Anyways, here we have play film, bonus features, scene selection, and setup. For our scene selection, there are 29 scenes to choose from, just like with the DVD copy. For our bonus features, here we have new emotions, unlocking the vault, deleted scenes, and info. And our setup, we have for our languages, English, DTS HD Master Audio 7.1, English 5.1 DTS HD High Resolution, English 2.0 Dolby Digital, English 2.0 Descriptive Audio, French and Spanish Dolby Digital 5.1. For our subtitles, we have English, French, and Spanish, and Maximizer. And that's pretty much it for the menu tour for the Blu-ray copy of Inside Out 2. Now, before I go any further, I will be mentioning a lot of spoilers since this movie came out recently, so if you want to see this film, please leave the video immediately to avoid spoilers. Anyways, it is now time to talk about my review and thoughts on today's movie. So, let's have a talk about the story plot first. What is the story basically about? Well, in the beginning, we see Riley's now a teenager, and she's still playing hockey and stuff, and she's made new friends, which are Bree and Grace, and then of course in Riley's mind you have joy, anger, disgust, fear, and sadness all back, and yeah. And then one evening, or basically very early in the morning, like the puberty alarm went off, and so when the alarm went off, the construction workers like came in and basically like did some like basically they changed up the console a little bit and made a few changes like here and there for the newcomers and stuff. And then after that, later on, when Riley and her friends went to hockey camp because they got approved in hockey camp or whatever, or basically they signed up for hockey camp, and yeah. But once they arrived at hockey camp, 4 new emotions, or five new, some new emotions arrived. Like you have anxiety, envy, embarrassment, ennui, and nostalgia. More on her later. But anyways, so yeah, so anxiety, like she wanted to basically like be in control of Riley, like prevent her from, you know, losing friends, and prevent her from, yeah, any like bad scenarios or whatever. And so, and also anxiety wanted wanted Riley to join Val's team, not Bree and Grace's team. So that's exactly what she did. She basically got Riley to betray her friends and join Val's team, and so and also, yeah, she sent away her sense of self far away in the back, and so she locked up Joy and her friends, like, to the secret vault and stuff like that. Yeah, and once Joy and her friends were inside, like, they've met some new friends, like Bluefy, Lance Slashblade, and Dark Secret, and with the help of them, they were able to escape. And now their mission now is to get Riley's sense of self and make it back to headquarters. So, but in order for them to get the sense of self and head back to headquarters, they would have to send someone over to headquarters to call Joy and her friends back. And so Sadness, of course, did the honors, and then Joy and the rest of her friends basically, like, went on their way to get Riley's sense of self back. And of course, with a few bumps along the way, I guess you could say, they managed to get back to headquarters with Riley's sense of self. And meanwhile, with Anxiety, she did a lot of damage, like basically sneaking into the coach's office and trying to be better or whatever, and of course accidentally bumped into Grace, and yeah, Riley was sent to the penalty box, and then Anxiety was like, no, I can fix this, like, she was, like, out of control, and so Riley was having an anxiety attack. So yeah, but once Joy and her friends arrived, they were able to stop Anxiety, and basically, well, they put back the original sense of self, but then Joy realized something, and of course, Anxiety also realized something, like, they don't get to choose who Riley is, so there was a new sense of self, like kind of a little complex, you know, like, oh, I'm kind, I'm mean, I worry sometimes, you know, all that sort of stuff. But anyways, so Anxiety was forgiven, and everyone's happy, you know. Anyways, what do I think about the story plot? The story overall's really good in my personal opinion. Yeah, I really enjoyed the story plot, and it was very meaningful too. Anyways, let's talk about the characters. So of course you have, like, joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear, and then you have the new emotions like ennui, embarrassment, envy, anxiety, and nostalgia. Well, I gotta say, nostalgia, she only appeared in, like, 2 scenes, and that was it. Like, there was nothing much about her. Now, I will say, from the new emotions, my favorite is embarrassment. And also, in the first film, you know how I mentioned I love sadness. I also love anger. Anger is hilarious. Like, he's all like, let's hide in the closet and scream that curse word or something like that. Yeah, that was hilarious. But yeah, I'd probably say my top 3 would have to be sadness, embarrassment, and I also love anger. Got to give a shout out to him. And of course, you have, like, the new human characters like Bree and Grace and Val. Yeah. So overall, the new characters in this film are pretty good in my personal opinion. And let's talk about the animation. The animation's really good. Now, I want to talk about sadness. Now, feels like the animation for Sadness and Inside Out 2 is different compared to Sadness in the first film. I mean, now, both really good, but if I had to choose one, I like the animation for Sadness and Inside Out 2. It's really good. I mean, nothing wrong with the animation for Sadness and Inside Out 1. It's good, for sure, but of course, when it comes to, like, sequels and stuff like that, I guess, like, or newer movies in general, like, they gotta make the animation look a little newer or something like that, if that makes sense, but yeah. Oh, and another character that I really like is Ennui. Like, she is, she's hilarious. And Ennui, I believe that's French for boredom. I don't know. I don't speak any French, but yeah. Anyways, overall the character's pretty good, and of course, the animation is very good. I gotta say, Pixar, you always do good with animating movies and stuff. Yeah. Another great job once again. And now onto the soundtrack. The soundtrack overall is really good. Yeah, can't complain. And now onto my final thoughts. So overall, do I recommend Inside Out 2? Well, if you love Inside Out 1, then yes, Inside Out 2 is it's amazing. Like whenever Inside Out 2 like hit theaters, like it became like a huge box office hit. Like I actually saw this movie twice in theaters, so it's really good. So if you haven't seen Inside Out 2, then feel free to check out this movie, and yeah, feel free to add this to your Pixar collection, regardless if you get it on DVD, Blu-ray, or even 4K Blu-ray. So overall, I recommend you pick up Inside Out 2. So that's going to do it for me, everybody, and I will see you all next time. Take care.